DHHS Commissioner Mary Mayhew and a group of lawmakers listened as addiction treatment providers from around the state talked about the great need for residential treatment programs. Milestone Foundation Executive Director Tom Allan says if those programs are cut, those who need the services will only drain the system because they have nowhere else to go.
There'll be significant increases in the use of emergency services, the use of police, the use of ambulances, the use of emergency rooms, the use of jails. So really quantifying the projected cost of those and show her versus, the small savings that shifting the Fund for Healthy Maine dollars will have.
Senator Justin Alfond organized the meeting to get a dialogue going among providers, lawmakers, and DHHS.
The providers need to really showcase what this cost would be if these cuts happen in this budget and what the cost will mean, next year, the year after, the following year, so that people realize that we might save in this budget, but the cost to the state will be enormous.
Commissioner Mayhew says she is committed to looking carefully at administrative costs to make sure every possible dollar is going directly to services.
We have to look comprehensively at our own budget, how we are using resources that are not going toward direct services, and truly justify whether those are needed.
She pointed out that there are other vulnerable people who are also having a rough time accessing the services they need.
We clearly have other service areas, individuals with cognitive, developmental disabilities that also are on wait lists, unable to access services. We need to be looking comprehensively at our budget and trying to live within our means and truly prioritize what we can afford to cover for services.
Tom Allan says his clients simply can't afford to lose another available resource.
These folks, I think, should be the highest priority. They're the most vulnerable citizens among us, and they need us to advocate for them and to provide services.
Now it will be up to the legislators who don't support the cuts to convince their fellow lawmakers to find the money to save residential treatment. In Augusta, Sarah DeLage, News Center. DHHS Commissioner Mary